Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Attack on Titan. So in our last episode, man, it was just, well, to be honest, it was the best recap of all time. Very unique to us. I'm not really used to that.
Yeah, me
but
either.
I love the recap episode. I feel like we sort of put phase 1 to bed, you know, and I feel like we're moving on now. So Eren is officially about to join the Survey Corps, hopefully, and they're gonna accept him, right? I mean, that's the vibe I got. Right. So I think the show's really about to evolve. I feel like they put the recap in the perfect spot. And I'm just hoping for this show to explode at this point, for sure.
Me too.
All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit us up on Patreon if you guys want to join us over there. And we have the full uncut reaction to these for sure. And I'm ready to get into it, man.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's a good answer.
悪くないエルヴィンこいつの責任は俺が持つ上にはそう言っておけ俺はこいつを信用したわけじゃないこいつが裏切ったり暴れたりすればすぐに俺が殺す認めてやるよお前の調査兵団入団を
This is new. Should we watch it then?
Guys, I know y'all don't love when we watch the intros, but I feel like I have to watch this. So it's definitely like phase 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird because we're still in season 1, right?
Yeah, that's unique.
That's
Like,
very
I've
unique.
never even heard of that before.
It's almost like just such a great surprise in a way.
Well, that was, you know, you saw that, didn't you?
Not really. That was a lot flashing. All right, man. Still can't see night before the counteroffensive. They completely changed it now. So now it's completely different. So, guys, I don't really know which song I like better because I'm really like emotionally invested into the first song, you know? I feel like that's just the theme song to Attack on Titan, but I really enjoyed this one. Which one do you like more?
I think I like the first one just because I'm used to it.
Hey, but let me know in the comments. Well, I don't know. Maybe the songs will continue to change. I guess don't spoil it. But guys, let me know. Do we like the first song better or do we like the second one? The visuals in the second song was incredible.
Yeah, I like the visuals in the second one better.
All right, let's get it.
おい、本当なのか？人間の味方した巨人がいるって。
ただの噂に決まってる。奪還は失敗してウォールローゼのやつが大量に逃げ込んでくるかもしれん。そんなことになったらたちまち食料不足じゃないか。
もしかして人間に味方した巨人ってローゼのやつと一緒になって攻め込んできたりするんじゃないだろうな。
こいつはすげえことだぞ。俺たちに味方する巨人が現れたんだ。ウォールマリアだって取り戻せるかもしれねえ。行ってみよう救世主だ。
Oh, Lord. Well, you better not disappoint, Eren. There's Lady
救
Justice.
世とは民衆はいつの時代も無責任なものだ。中央への反乱に利用されそうですな。その前にエレン・イェーガーは我々憲兵団が処分する調査兵団の変人どもには渡さん。セレックス
So we see how they feel about them.
It's like when the CIA and the FBI don't like each other. They should mind your jurisdiction.
熱いな。ピクシス司令。駐屯兵団司令官のあなたが一調査兵団長の私と個別に会うのはあまりよく思わない者もいるのでは。
噂通りの堅物らしいの。憲兵団もエレン・イエーガーを引き取りたいと言い出したのは知っとるか。
はい、昨日通達がありました。そのために審議が開かれると。
調査兵団と憲兵団どちらにエレンを引き渡すか決定権はザックレーに委ねられた。
相当のダリス・ザックラーですか。
憲兵団、駐屯兵団、調査兵団3つの兵団を束ねる男だ。奴の判断基準はただ一つ。利害の割合。
What's the name again?
人類にとって利か害じゃ。もし害を押しと見れば迷わずエレンを処分させる。それこそその場でエレンを殺させたくはない。だが我が駐屯兵団には残念ながらエレンの力を恐れる者が多くての。わしにできるのはせいぜい憲兵団に賛同せぬことぐらいじゃ。
ですが提案の用意はあります。うまくいくかどうかは審議の流れ次第かと。
つまりは出たとこ勝負じゃな。
壁外調査を主とする我々は常に出てからが勝負ですから。
硬いだけの男でもなさそうじゃ。良い散歩ができたよ、スミス団長。
エレンの真偽何のよくわからないけどエレンをどうするかってことだと思う。どうするかって多分生かすか殺すか。
ミカサカモンアルミンアルレルト。
はい。
Uh-oh, y'all in trouble.
午後からの審議に証人として出廷しろとの命令だ。
水をください。
立場をわきまえろ、化け物め。
And give him a little credit. He sealed the wall.
確かにそれは間違いじゃないんだろうけど、ここまで拘束するほど怖いのか。俺にも訳がわからないんだから。まだ殺されてないだけマシなのかもしれない。
He's so diplomatic.
あいつらは一切俺を怖がったりしなかったな。今何してる？他の奴らもどうなった？
もう少しの間だけ辛抱してくれ。我々が何とか話をつけてみる。
あれからもう何日だった？まさか俺一生このままなんじゃ。
Oh shoot.
君がエレンだね。大丈夫？変わりない？ごめんね、待たせてしまって。でもやっとここから出られそうなんだ。
Oh, he's getting out.
ただこれをつけなきゃだけど。
But if he turns into a Titan, what's that gonna do?
私は調査兵団で分隊長をやっているハンジ・ゾエ。彼は同じく分隊長のミケ・ザカリアス。彼はそうやって初対面の人の匂いを嗅いでは
Is he a cat?
鼻で笑う癖がある。まあ多分深い意味はないと思うね。これでも分隊長を務めるほどの実力者だ。
You like me out? That's right.
大丈夫。むしろ説明なんてない方がいいんだから。勝手だけど我々は君を盲信するしかないんだ。健闘を祈る。
What was that?
Oh, that's the art on the ceiling. The military court.
審議所の地下にいたのか。
All right, information we can share so far. You want to do the honors?
Yeah, a military court that judges soldiers and military personnel. Oh, special military tribunal. A military court that judges soldiers and military personnel. The judge, prosecution, and defense are all composed of military personnel. Special military tribunal. Politics have more influence than in a normal military tribunal. Darius Zackley, that's one, leader of the 3 military forces, makes the final decision.
So he's the final judge, huh? Let's go.
そこにひざまずけ。
No.
That was creative to think of that, though.
そもそもこれは一体何を裁く場なんだ。お前ら。
They're gonna be like, not guilty.
エレン・イエガー君だね。君は公のために命を捧げると誓った兵士である。
はい。
異例の事態だ。この審議は通常の方が適用されない兵法会議とする。決定権は全て私に委ねられている。君の生死も今一度改めさせてもらう。
やっぱり。
異論はあるかね？
ありません。
やはり君の存在を隠すことは不可能だった。今回決めるのは君の動向をどちらの兵団に委ねるかだ。憲兵団か、調査兵団か、では憲兵団より案を聞かせてくれ。
憲兵団師団長ナイル・ドークより提案させていただきます。我々はエレンの人体を徹底的に調べ上げた後、速やかに処分すべきだと考えております。彼の巨人の力が今回の襲撃を退けたことは事実です。しかしその存在が今内乱をめぐる波紋を呼んでもいる。
That's the vibe I was getting early on.
できる限りの情報を残してもらった後に我々人類の英霊となっていただきます。
そんな必要はない。今
5年前は誰も相手にしてなかったのに偉くなったもんだな。
では次に調査兵団の案を伺おう。
調査兵団13代団長エルヴィン・スミスより提案させていただきます。我々調査兵団はエレンを正式な団員として迎え入れ、巨人の力を利用してウォールマリアを奪還します。以上です。彼の力を借りればウォールマリアは奪還できます。
そうか。ちなみにその作戦遂行はどこから出発するつもりだ？ピクシス、トロストクの壁は完全に封鎖してしまったのだろう。 もう二度と開閉できんじゃろう。
I wouldn't say that.
東のカラネスクからの出発を希望します。そこから志願しなく一からルートを模索した
今度こそ全ての扉を封鎖すべきじゃないのか。そこさえ頑丈にすればこれ以上攻められることはない。
黙れ紹介の犬どもめ。巨人の力を使えば俺たちはまたウォールマリアに戻れる。
これ以上お前らの英雄ごっこに付き合ってられないんだよ。
よく喋るな豚野郎。扉を埋め固めてる間巨人が待ってくれる保証がどこにある？
That's right.
土地が足りずに食うに困っている人間はてめえら豚どもの視界に入らねえと。
我々は扉さえ封鎖されれば助かると話しているだけだ。どうしたのかこの不届き者め。神より授かりしローゼの壁に人間風情な手を加えるというのか。
壁上を武装することさえ時間がかかったんだ。
指示と権力だけは持ってるからな。タチが悪い。
司祭様は黙ってもらおう。何？
Come on, order in the court. Order in the court.
静粛にイエガー君。確認したい。君はこれまで通り兵士として人類に貢献し巨人の力を行使できるのか？
はい、できます。
だが トロストク防衛戦の報告書にはこう書いてある。巨人化の直後、ミカサ・アッカーマンめがけて拳を振り抜いたと。
That's how we say hey.
Well, they got beef, okay?
ミカサ・アッカーマンは巨人化したイエーガーが襲いかかったのは事実か？
ごまかさずに答えないとエレンのためにならないぞ。
はい、事実です。
You gotta tell the truth, though.
俺がミカサを殺そうとした？俺がか？
しかし、それ以前に私は2度、巨人化したエレンに命を救われました。1度目は、まさに私が巨人の手に落ちる寸前に巨人に立ちはだかり、私を守ってくれました。2度目は、私とアルミンを榴弾から守ってくれました。
お待ちください。今の証言にはかなり個人的感情が含まれていると思われます。ミカサ・アッカーマンは幼い頃に両親を亡くし、イエーガーの家に引き取られたという事情があります。
Well, you obviously got personal feelings too.
エレン・イエーガーとミカサ・アッカーマンは当時9歳にして強盗誘拐犯である3人の男を刺殺している。いかに正当防衛とはいえ根本的な人間性に疑問を感じざるを得ません。
あいつは子供の姿でこっちに紛れ込んだ巨人に違いない。
あいつもだ。
The conspiracies, you hear him?
かどうか疑わしいぞ。
そうだ、念のために解剖でもした方が。
待ってください。俺は化け物かもしれませんが、こいつは関係ありません。無関係です。
信用できるか？
事実です。
What if she is a Titan though?
Well, she got a little something something too?
Yeah.
違います。しかしそちらも自分たちに都合のいい憶測ばかりで話を進めようとしている。
なんだと？
大体あなた方はまずいか、巨人を見たこともないくせに何がそんなに怖いんですか？生きるために戦うのが怖いって言うなら力を貸してくださいよ。この腰抜けどもめ。
何？
いいから黙って全部俺に投資しろ。
Man, don't break it.
構えろ。
Was that a two? Dang.
He might be saving his life by whooping his ass though.
Because then he'll turn into a Titan?
No, because he'll calm down. Stop screaming.
これは持論だが、今お前に必要なのは言葉による教育ではなく教訓だ。しゃがんでるからちょうど蹴りやすいしな。
Damn.
Okay, okay.
待て、リヴァイ。
なんだ。
危険だ。恨みを買ってそいつが巨人化したらどうする？
こいつは巨人化した時、力尽きるまでに20体の巨人を殺したらしい。敵だとすれば知恵がある分厄介かもしれん。だとしても俺の敵じゃないがな。だがお前らはどうする？本当にこいつを殺せるの？
エレンの巨人の力は不確定な要素を多分に含んでおり、そこだ。エレンの管理をリヴァイ兵士長に任せ、その上で被害調査に出ます。
エレン・イエーガーの管理かできるのかリヴァイ？
殺すことに関しては間違いなく、問題はむしろその中間がないことにある。
We need Armin.
結論は出た。
We're going outside the wall, baby.
すまなかった。効果的なタイミングで用意したカードを切れたの。その痛みの甲斐あってのものだ。エレン、これからもよろしくな。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
なあエレン。
はい。
俺を憎んでいるか？
I do.
必要な演出として理解してます。
He just saved his life.
よかった。
しかし限度があるでしょ。歯が折れちゃったんだよ。ほら。
拾うな。気持ち悪い。
俺だって大事なサンプルだし。
エレン、こういう奴らに解剖されたりするよりマシだろ。
一緒にしないでほしいな。私はエレンを殺したりはしない。ちょっと口の中見せてみてよ。
She's so funny.
Put it under your pillow.
Maybe the tooth Titan will come.
Yeah.
もう歯が生えてる。
Then keep taking them out and get money.
You're so smart. All right, guys. Basically, man, in this episode, Eren woke up underneath the military court? Is that what it's called? And he basically got put on trial. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, me either.
I was thinking they had some type of justice system because, I mean, obviously they're a society, but that trial was kind of brutal.
Yeah, because we learned that the 3 different areas have beef with each other.
Well, they are obviously at odds with each other, and I don't know how deep it goes. We'll probably learn more about that. Yeah. But I'm sure that they do. I mean, if you're on the Survey Corps, you probably think that being in the military police is like, you know,
wussies.
Yeah, you probably feel like they're like skating their responsibility.
Because they were top of the class, but they decided to hide behind the walls.
Exactly. And so there's like all these weird dynamics with that. So I don't really know how deep that goes, but I can understand with Eren's situation, especially with him literally being like the enemy. I can understand how that would really make a lot of tempers flare, and it would make a lot of disagreement. So
yeah,
they're talking about like you're gonna start a civil war, and like I definitely understand why. But man, these people got to stay united, bro.
Yeah,
like they just got their first win. Like that should be enough to celebrate. And and I get the fear that people have, and I understand people let their fear control them. I get that, but you just got your first victory in 108 years.
Yeah.
You know, and it's essentially because of Eren.
You learned a little bit more than you've learned this whole time with Eren.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, and Eren is basically, if you get rid of Eren and kill him, if you can even kill him, you know what I'm saying? Then I feel like they're going to regret that.
Yeah, because everything that he did and knows just went with him.
It's almost like very short-sighted in a way.
Yeah.
But like I said, I do get that people's perception, or I do get people's opinion that the best thing to do would probably be put him down.
Yeah, but they also don't know. There was like someone who said in the court that they think he's infiltrating a Titan infiltrating a kid just to like get in the walls.
Yeah.
So I can see why that would be, confusing.
Yeah, like a Trojan horse for sure. And then you got to start asking yourself, well, if he's a Titan, who else is a Titan?
Yeah.
Like you might become paranoid and start thinking there could be thousands of Titans in here. Yeah.
So you only know what you know and you don't know anything.
Right. So we did meet a new character, man. His name was Commander Zackley. I'll know his name next episode, guys.
And we kind of met, he was there, but Commander Smith, I guess you could say.
Yep.
The Survey Corps leader.
Yeah.
And I guess Levi's the captain.
I didn't get that lady's name, the one that I said's funny.
Oh,
I need to write her name down. I'll have it written down. Guys, if you ever see me looking off the screen and looking over here, trust me, I'm not looking at my phone or nothing like that. I'm dialed in. I'm just trying to write down a little information or maybe someone's name because I don't want to have to go like multiple episodes without knowing their name. So I have a bunch of stuff written down at this point, and I usually just, I look at it and refresh my memory because it is a lot of new characters to learn. But I need to write her name down. Levi essentially saved his life. He beat the hell out of Eren. And basically, well, he did a lot of things in that moment. But one of the most important things that he did, in my opinion, was he showed that, even though he's on trial and he's getting his face beat in, he's not just going to turn into a Titan and start attacking people, So in a way, he sort of proved his humanity by beating the hell out of him. So that part was wild for sure. But, you got to respect Levi for that. And now Eren has a mission, is to go outside of the walls, go on a run, and basically prove himself.
Yeah.
And I think that he will.
I think that will be a really exciting episode to see.
I think the more that he gets dialed into the idea that he's a Titan and the more he gets comfortable with that, the more he's going to be able to control it in here.
Yeah.
Like know what's going on. It seems like when he goes inside the Titan, he just completely forgets like where he is. He just goes into dream world.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about being in a dream.
I keep calling it a void, but you're right. It is kind of like a dream.
It's almost like he's like hibernating or something.
Yeah.
And he's just completely on autopilot mode.
That's why he said in his house, he said, I could just go back to sleep.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And then hopefully now that they have the key, I'm hoping we can get in the house and see what's under there for sure.
Maybe we'll be some more serum and we can inject more people.
That's risky though, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
So risky.
I don't know if I would take the serum, but maybe it will help. Like maybe they'll find volunteers to take the
maybe
serum.
The best of the best can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that basement. I sort of have this weird suspicion that we're gonna get down there and all of our questions just aren't gonna be answered. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what if like a Titan stepped on it like right?
And it's just all
what if they're walking up to it? They're like, oh, it's good, and then a Titan just goes.
It makes me wonder if one of these like captains or leaders or there's got to be a lot more internal. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I feel like a lot of people on the inside probably know more than they're putting on.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, maybe some of them like have deals with the Titans.
Maybe one of them is the Colossal Titan.
Yeah, maybe.
What if? Oh, you know what?
What?
You know how the dad's missing?
Yeah.
What if the dad's one of them?
He could be.
I'm not saying he's a bad guy.
Yeah, why is he missing? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and like he seems like such a nice guy, but every time we get a little flashback of him, he's like, take your medicine. He's like, yeah. So I don't know. Like I don't know how good of a guy he is.
But I'm not saying he's a bad guy. But what if he's just one of them and can't control it like Eren can't? I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, man. But I'm really excited to find out. For sure. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching Attack on Titan with us, man. It really is so much fun to watch for sure. And we'll be back next week or whenever. We don't really know. We're just going to get them out, as much as we can.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit us up on Patreon if you guys want to see the full uncut reaction. And we'll see you on the next one.